So a common question I always get is, why do you prefer the shorter workouts over the longer workouts? Why do I recommend only working out for like 30 minutes or 45 minutes as opposed to like a full hour, an hour and a half? Can't you get more done in more time? Well, listen to this. I'm going to give you the example. So I've done the longer workouts and I've done the shorter workouts. When I give myself about a full hour and a half to go into the gym, I kind of lollygag, I'm taking my time doing things. I'm moving slowly. I've got the time to check my phone. I don't need to be like really strict on my rest. So, I'm kind of chilling in between sets. My rest might even last like 2 or 3 minutes. If I see a buddy, guess what? Hey, what's up, man? How you been? I haven't talked to you in a long time. Getting in long conversations, wow, what exercise am I going to do? A good example of this would be biceps. I hate training biceps so much, but whenever I want to train biceps, it's always like, what exercise should I do? The first thing that always comes to my mind, because I know it's an effective exercise, is chin-ups. I absolutely hate chin-ups. So that'll come to my mind like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. What else could I do? I could do bicep curls with the dumbbells. I could do concentration curls with like an easy curl bar. I don't know. And then I'll spend like 2 or 3 minutes thinking about it. And eventually I'll be like, all right, you know what? I'll just do the chin-ups because I know they're effective. And basically, I find a way to make that hour and a half stretch. I fit it in there. I could get all this stuff done in way less time. Now, compare this with like a 45-minute workout. These tend to happen when I've got somewhere to be or I've got to meet up with somebody and I don't have the time, but I need to get this workout in. So I get into there and it's execution. I've got this mindset of like, this needs to be serious. I need to get this thing done. There's no time to be, just dicking around. So I'm not even looking at my phone. I've got my playlist running, so I'm not scrolling through songs. My rests last like 30 or 45 seconds. It's from exercise, boom, 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 exercise after exercise after exercise. And I have to superset things too. So it's one exercise after the other without a rest, or even have to make a circuit of like 3 or 4 exercises in a row with absolutely no rest, just so I can fit within this time span. And the effectiveness of this workout by doing it this way is it's just absolutely incredible. It's such a more physically demanding workout. And by the time I'm done, man, I'm gassed. I'm covered in sweat. The workout is probably like twice as effective as it would have been with an hour and a half workout. I got done the same amount of exercises and I absolutely crushed it. I got into this nice mindset, this nice wave of focus and mentality that just allowed me to crush the workout. And even the 45-minute workout, it never ends up even feeling like it was 45 minutes. It feels like it only lasted like 15 or 20 minutes. There's so much more of a satisfying feeling as well. And then, I finish it within the 45 minutes and it's so much better. So after doing this, I kind of was like, maybe I need to start doing this more. So I kind of just started applying more of the 45-minute workouts, giving myself this strict deadline. And what I was able to do was just eliminate a lot of the distractions and the excuses that I would have had to waste my time. I was more strict with my time. I was not so inclined anymore to check my phone. I was more inclined to get the workout done and crush it and then, execute. Now, what this demands that you have to do is you have to kind of create a structured workout. You can't just go in there and go, what exercise am I going to do next? You got to come in there with a structured plan if you're going to be able to fit it within the 45 minutes. Now, the reason this is effective and so much more effective than just going in there and just firing off the hip is because you take into consideration, all the muscle groups you should be hitting, all the different exercises, the set and rep ranges, and it allows you to get much more of an effective workout as opposed to just coming in there and going, what exercise should I do next? Should I do this or that? And, you're missing different muscle groups, you're not hitting them correctly. So it allows you to get a full proper workout. And for those of you guys who don't know how to create a fully proper workout, what I would recommend that you do would be actually to check out my Barbarian Body program. It's absolutely incredible. Boom, right here. You don't have to think about this at all. I've written this all out. It's extremely structured and it's extremely effective. It hits everything, so you don't have to worry about that. But the effectiveness of, you planning the workout is just killer. So you can just move from exercise to exercise without having to think of it. But you do have to come up with the idea. You have to think to yourself, somebody's probably going to be on this piece of equipment, so what backup piece of equipment can I use for this muscle group? And it allows you to just crush it, like you just execute. So the workout's more structured, you don't waste your time resting all the time, and it allows you to just treat your time with more respect. You don't have to waste your time thinking about what to do next. You're not going to open your phone, because I've done this many times. You're trying to find a chest exercise and you Google top 5 chest exercise. Next thing you know, you're on Instagram, you're distracted, and you've lost your flow. And this is the next most important thing too. When you're jumping from exercise to exercise because you have a very short period of time, you're not going to be inclined to check your phone and distract yourself. You're going to be able to get into this flow. And flow is when you're in the zone. That's another word for it, in the zone. And that's when you just crush it. Like, that's when you go into this time warp, and you can, like, time goes by so quickly. You know that saying, time flies when you're having fun? It's pretty much the exact same thing. And the effectiveness of your workouts too, because you're just motivated, you're on. And you know, I find that when you have these shorter workouts and you don't have the ability to be distracted, you have a much easier time getting into this flow state, which is super effective and super helpful for allowing you to crush your workout. And then as a result of that, get a killer body with only investing like 45 minutes in your workout, if that. Now, the next thing that you need to be doing with this 45 minutes is you can't just come in there and to work out with the concept of, I'm just here to exercise, I gotta finish my workout. That should never be the thing. You need to think about, why the hell are you there? What's your goal? Is it so that, you know, when summer comes and you take your shirt off, you're not embarrassed? You're not embarrassed to have everyone look at you and go, what happened here, man? You look good last year. Or is it so that you can go to the beach this year and you take your shirt off and everybody goes, holy hell, man, how the hell did you do that? You know, you need to have this in your mindset too. And this is what's going to help you achieve this flow, which is going to allow you to just crush your workouts. And it's with the flow that you're going to be able to get these shorter workouts, because of just how effective you're able to train, because it's just going to be execute, 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 execute. There's no lollygagging. There's no time wasting either. So what I ask you to try and do is to try and give yourself a shorter period of time to finish your workouts. See if you can complete the same kind of workout you would in an hour and a half in that 45-minute period. See how much more satisfying it feels to accomplish something like that in such a short period of time. See how much more of an effective workout you get, and just, you'll notice how much more inclined you are to avoid distractions and just minimize them. And it'll just help you have a much killer workout. So give that a go. Try that for the next 1 to 2 weeks. If you're doing hour-long workouts, hour and a half workouts, or even if you're crazy enough to be doing 2-hour workouts, then I dare you to try and do just a 45-minute workout. Try and get everything done in that amount of time. Superset, use circuits. Stop wasting your time on resting. Stop over resting. I only rest 30 to 45 seconds. And let me know what the effect is, because when I started doing this, that's when everything changed. That's when I was like, man, I'm getting so much done in this crazy little amount of time. So it's very effective, and I highly recommend that you guys try it.